Is it just me, or are these fireworks getting a little bit out of hand? I mean, just look at the size differences here on these rockets. Look at how insane that is. As a kid, these are the rockets I grew up with, but now in 2025, we can get these stupid things. And I know we all love the classic firework missiles, but have you seen this absolute monstrosity? Do you guys remember this cone fountain from childhood? Well, it was one of the best. Take a look at it now. I mean, this right here is just absolutely ridiculous. Here's an original smoke ball from my childhood, and here's one I picked up in 2025. You guys remember these little single shots, right? Well, take a look at this nonsense. Just wow. I'm sure by now you guys get the point of this video. Today we're going to be testing some of the original smaller fireworks next to their oversized counterparts. So obviously we have the Hero Pyro Super Rocket and the Metallica Rocket going head to head. The original Joker Rocket going up against the 3-inch Knight. We have this 5-shot mini Roman candle by Fire Factory going up against one of the biggest, Ka-Chow. Oh, and that's not it for Roman candles. We got a 10-ball one here by Black Cat Fireworks going up against the infamous Intimidator by Wise Guy. We're going to be comparing the original crack cone cane fountain to the new Olympus fountain. Take a look at that. It weighs like 20 pounds. We have the Garden and Spring by Black Cat Fireworks, which is a hybrid fountain. That means at the end it goes up in the air, against the largest hybrid fountain on the market called Sentry Gun by Fox Fireworks. Take a look at this freaking firework. It says here it lasts 1 minute and 30 seconds in total, and I'd be willing to bet there's a ton of shots in here, whereas this probably won't have that many. Here's one of the world's smallest green fountains next to one of the world's largest. And this one here has a special effect. I can't remember what that is though, it doesn't say. But anyway, it should be a good one. This is Fountain Dew, also by Fox Fireworks. We got the Lethal Agent by Raccoon and the Justice League by Beaver brand. We have a regular 60-gram canister shell right here and a 7-inch Master 120 shell going up next to that. Look at the difference here. Additionally, we're gonna throw up the world's smallest aerial salute and put it against one of the loudest. Mini smoke ball, insanely large smoke ball. And look at this, we even have some daytime items. We got a small firecracker and a really large one. I probably don't have to say much about these. You guys know the deal. And I really think this is the comparison you've all been waiting for right here. Pulse Pounder versus Combat Zone. So these next two items are pretty special. We have the smallest strobe rocket made on the consumer market against one of the largest strobes on the consumer market. These are brand new for 2025, and I do have a video coming on this soon. And this right here is what I was most excited to show you, because we have a small Girandola cake next to the largest one on the market. This is the Mothership by Flashing Fireworks, and this one here is Who Let the Hog Out. So yeah, pretty much fireworks just keep getting bigger and bigger over the years. I wouldn't be surprised, in fact, if I do an updated video on this in like 3 years from now, and everything we featured in today's video is now 4 times that size. So my question is the day ever gonna come where this thing, I couldn't hold it out like this without the stick actually breaking? Like, what happens if there's an 8-inch ball shell on this rocket? Is that even possible? Are we gonna get that type of firework? Who knows? It'll be really interesting to see though. And now there's already an 8-inch version of these canister shells, which, I mean, that makes it that much bigger. And I've heard rumors that there's even a 9-inch canister shell coming soon. This is getting so crazy, I almost can't keep up with it anymore. Now, obviously, we've got a good amount of daytime items, so let's get to testing those out. And then once that's done, we'll test all the nighttime fireworks. All right, as you can see, it's not quite dark enough to do the bigger stuff, but we do have these 2 smoke bombs. We're gonna test these out. All right, we got the little one on the left and the big one on the right. And as you can see, the one on the left didn't even work. Dang it. Well, you get the idea. Everybody's seen smoke balls. Look at this though. It's a nice green. I can't believe that little one didn't go off, because now there won't be much of a comparison here. Well, there's the big one. Okay, we got the little one going off now. Yeah, look at that, that's it. Night and day difference. Okay, here goes the smaller of the 2 firecrackers. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh my God. It was way louder than I thought it'd be. And the bigger of the 2 firecrackers. This is gonna be nuts. Holy crap. Okay, aerial salutes. This is the smallest one ever made right here. Now let's directly compare that with one of the biggest. beautiful stuff. All right, these two items right here are also for the daytime. We'll start with the little version of the big cake. This is Pulse Pounder. You know, it's not terrible for being a legal salute. If you lit these off in an area with more of an echo, it'd be pretty nice. Now for the way, way bigger version of that. Wait till you hear this thing. Oh my God. This is intense. Wow. You can hear that for miles. As far as the rest of the fireworks go, I don't really consider any of these other ones as daytime items, so we're gonna have to wait for it to get a bit darker out. Now, yeah, some of these rockets are for the daytime, but we're comparing them against some that go up at night. All right, let's do some of the fountains while we wait for it to get a bit darker. Here goes the little green one. Could you imagine if it lit off the girandolas? Holy cow. That might actually happen. All right, now for the Fountain Dew. Please don't light the girandola. Look at that. Lots of whistles in this one. Man, one of these is gonna light that Dola. All it's gotta do is hit that quick fuse and it's gone. You know, you think for a fountain named after Mountain Dew, there'd be a lot more green in here. Oh, there's some green. All right, here goes the little garden in spring. This is a hybrid fountain. And then we'll do the bigger of the two. Look at this. So that's an example of a hybrid fountain that's small. And here goes a way larger one, Sentry gun. This might get crazy. I'm thinking they're gonna do Roman candle shots. I can't imagine they'd stick a full-blown cake in here, but we'll see. Oh, the girandola's definitely going off. They're like falling in there now, the stars. I'm really curious to see what this is gonna do. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, it's gonna light the girandola, dang it. With a name like Sentry gun, you'd think it'd be Roman candles. Holy crap. Some big crackle. Oh yeah, it's Roman candles. I had a feeling. So we'll show you what they're doing up here for a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I'll show you that again. So it's getting way up there. Pretty cool. All right, I wouldn't call this one little by any means, but here goes the smaller of the two fountains. Crack cone cane. Yep, it's just how I remember. We're at about 15 feet there. Olympus. Right now, this is the king of all fountains. Oh boy, I don't even know if you guys are gonna get a grasp for how high this actually goes. It's going right into the girandola too. I can't believe it hasn't lit it off yet. This is gonna get nuts. It's gonna get nuts real fast. I ain't ready. Might need to back it up a bit. Yeah, here it comes. Oh yeah, that's 20 feet right there. Yeah, now we're at 25 or 30. Holy crap. That's like an aerial. Look at this. Wow. Oh my God. This is the best fountain. Oh my God. All right, let's tone it down a notch with the 5-shot mini Roman candle. Doesn't go very high. This doesn't even go as high as that fountain. And now for the bigger one, this is Ka-Chow. Oh, that's a Roman candle. Next one up is a regular Roman candle. A bit larger than the first one we did though. Whoa. Those are happening quick. Now for the biggest one of them all, this is the Intimidator. See the lightning in the background? Try to move over here so you can see that a little better. Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to really pick up. There we go. Because these pops are actually really big. Look at that. They got a lot of titanium in them. Sweet. How about one of these small missiles? This one here's tiny. Whoa, that's not ideal. Time for the big kahuna missile. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. Yeah, it doesn't have a really large break though. On to the bigger rockets. Here goes the Mini Strobe by T-Sky. Okay, that went unbelievably high for its size. And you guys ain't gonna believe this one. It's freaking nasty. This is the Flash strobe rocket. There was supposed to be a report. Oh boy. It landed right there. Big strobe. Consumer. Little Joker. Blue rocket. For its size, you can't beat that pop. And now for the big blue. Oh God, this thing's insane. Oh no, it's going a bad way. Oh my God. That's a rocket. Super rocket, mini. Not too shabby. I grew up with those things. Metallica, this is another big kahuna. Holy. Big rockets. All right, this is the small 4-inch 60-gram can. Pretty nice, but wait till you hear this next one. Master 120, the shell is the size of the tube. Here we go. That's a big difference. Jeez. Single shots. We'll start with the little green guy. You know what? That was surprisingly pleasant. And now for the big kahuna. Justice League, Black Adam. Good God. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Here goes a mini cake. This might actually be pretty good. Well, kinda. And bigger one. Same shape, but a lot larger. Oh yeah. Look at these brakes. This is it. The mothership small girandola cake. Well, I still wouldn't say small, but smaller. Oh my God. Love it. Biggest girandola on the market right now. Who let the hog out? Oh God, I thought it was like not gonna work for a second. Oh my God. Wow. Jeez. Well, big or small, pick your poison. This was a lot of fun. Definitely got to get more of these fountains here too. My God, was that ever insane. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you next time.